It's been like a week. Yeah, I was working on, and I kept, I guess, procrastinating and didn't feel like doing a reading. Like I kept socializing or something, I guess. So, let's continue. So the last one, what's the state of my body? This one is, what's the state of my mind? And I got the Prince of Cups, and I first defined it like comparing it to the Rider-Waite-Smith. I think like the Rider-Waite-Smith is like a war mentor, someone who has mastery over their emotions, is able to guide and dole out wisdom to the people around him while empathizing with their feelings and situation. A centered person who can withstand the tumultuous waves of life, or maybe someone who's intense and bottled up and needs to release their feelings and can be emotionally temperamental, if it's reversed maybe or something. I think in a Thoth it's similar. He's mostly Scorpio, 5-6 of Cups, with a little Libra, 4 Swords, resides in Tiferet. He has symbols of an evolving like Scorpio sign on the card, the snake and the eagle, and is someone who seeks wisdom in life. I think I remember hearing from Fortune's Wheelhouse that he can be manipulative and is always in control of his emotions and reactions and can be charming or a smooth talker and is good at getting their way. I remember hearing some more that they're a storyteller and can tell a good story. Maybe it was Fortune's Wheelhouse too. So to interpret it, maybe just because it's been on my mind, but I just saw like yesterday Wicked for Good, and maybe my mind is on that in regards to stories. Like I'm looking at discussion on the movies, and so I'm like maybe seeking depth there and trying to mine the experience for juicy bits, like the life transforming stuff. Otherwise, maybe my mind is oriented towards getting to the deep bits of life, like using tarot to explore my life and psyche and trying to transform what I want changed through like reflection and analysis. So looking at esoteric meanings, there's a lot here. I had forgotten the elemental thing. So he's the airy part of water. It says he's intense and tries to get the most out of life, that he doesn't hide away from life, light or dark. It says he doesn't really engage with his emotions and values his intellect more. It doesn't allow others to see his depth and has a secretive side. I guess the Libra influence makes him want to control his emotions, and it says it's not a good mix. It says he's ambitious and wants to always move forward in life. Here's a quote. Looking at the snake, he favors life and goal, getting over the love that the lotus blossom brings. He has to learn to integrate the two to fulfill his potential. In discussing the minors he's associated with, it says he oscillates between periods of intense passion and loss and needs recovery and rest time when he's exhausted by this. He lives life to the fullest. And for the divinatory meanings, it talks about someone who's calm on the surface but masks the passion and intensity that can make him volatile. Here's a quote. He has much to give, immense abilities, but cannot be relied upon. Remember, he's not really an integrated whole. His main responsibility is to himself and not to others. It says he can be secretive, hiding their deepest desires, and can often be creative in the arts or music. Here's another quote. Can readily identify with the ups and downs in life and can use their intuition when they want to shed insight into others people's lives as they have a full immersion in life themselves. And here's a quote from the Book of Thoth from that page. It says, to such people, goodwill, sincerity, and right mating are the essentials of success. Their danger is overwhelming ambition. And in reverse, it says he can be cruel, reckless, and selfish at his worst. So to interpret that, I guess it's similar to what I said. I do hide my depth at work and with my family and stuff because a lot of it comes from tarot or my experience with psychosis. I have a secretive side. I guess one small example is like I hide that I smoke from my family aside from my mom. And maybe our mind is preoccupied with secrets since a lot of my life is in secret. Sometimes I imagine my secrets getting found out or worry about them, and I take action around it. For the most part, I know I'm fine. I don't feel like my emotions are particularly intense, And my mind does tend to dominate or experience emotions through my mind. Like my thinking gets sped up or more frantic or more pleasant and calm, depending. Maybe that's a calm lake. Yeah. I relate to this card. And I'll leave it there. Thanks. Goodbye.